The name of that song is Girl Meets Boy by Sheila E., and sort of a tribute to the late, great Prince, who Sheila obviously worked very closely with. And joining me on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline right now is Sheila E. Let's say hello. Sheila, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I just want to start out by saying that I love your name because that is my mother's first name. So it's a pleasure to have another Sheila on the radio with me. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
It's like one of those names, Sheila, that I think it's great, and I just don't hear it that often, except for when I talk to my mom all the time. So I want to start out by saying your performance at the BET Awards, my goodness, that was incredible. How was that for you? Obviously, probably very emotional, huh?
Yeah, it was very emotional. I was glad that we got through it. It was... I wasn't sure what we were going to do and how we were going to do it when I initially said yes to BET, but the right people were there, and, besides my band, calling in some of his other players of MPG, and to make it more of a celebration as much as we could, and keeping it upbeat as far as tempos and then songs that him and I had done together and known for, and then ending with Baby I'm a Star, as we used to do during the Purple Rain tour.
So... Is it possible, Sheila, to describe Prince in one word? Because I feel like we're never going to see another artist as talented as Prince.
It's hard to describe him in one word. I mean, yes, he was unique. He was different. He was a genius at songwriting, incredible songwriter, an incredible guitar player. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. It's just hard to describe him in one word, and you never know. I mean, I don't think that there'll be anyone like him. I agree. There might be someone up and coming that is going to be just as talented in different ways, but he was very special.
When you weren't performing on stage together and you're spending time with Prince, what were some of the things that he enjoyed doing or that you guys did that maybe people don't know? I mean, did he have a good sense of humor? Was he a prankster or what?
Oh, yeah, he was very funny. Great sense of humor. He was prankster, yes, absolutely, all the time. But, he enjoyed, we were very competitive, so we were always, playing sports like, basketball or ping pong, pool, go to the movies, things like that. He enjoyed life. I mean, like everyone else does in your own environment of whatever you choose to do that makes you happy.
So Sheila, for you, when we have the song, and I have played it and plan on continue to playing it, the new one, Girl Meets Boy. So when you decided you were going to do that, did it happen quickly? Did you get it recorded quick, or what? Walk us through that.
It was only written 2 weeks ago, and it was at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was in the studio. And by 2:30, the song was done. The next day, it was written in an hour. Yes, it was quick because it was from the heart. Michael Gabriel, my guitar player, kind of came up with the initial idea of, he was singing a little bit of a melody and he was kind of humming it. I said, let's just put it down and record it. Like I said, an hour later, it was done. Next day, we had my bass player and keyboard player play. And then the following week, I had Brent Fisher, Claire Fisher's son, put a string arrangement on it. And then 2 hours later on that Monday, I did a 12-hour video session to get the video done, and it came out 2 days ago.
Unbelievable. So, gosh, that is incredible. And it sounds great. So congratulations. I mean,
Thank you.
Sheila, I can't play any instruments or sing. I do enjoy karaoke kind of as a joke, but that's unbelievable. So you just kind of had like that 1 a.m. moment where you're like, I got to put this down, and it just went like that, huh?
Oh yeah, it was very quick, and I knew after he had passed. I mean, devastated. I had a record a dance record that's coming out. I pulled the record and stopped and just went, this is not appropriate. I can't even put anything out. I don't even want to talk about anything. There's nothing for me to say. And then I went in the studio about 3 weeks ago and just started writing songs. This was about the fourth song that was brand new that I wrote. And once I wrote it and said Girl Meets Boy, it's like wait a minute, this is a song that needs to come out right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the title of the new record. So I have the dance record sitting here that I'll probably still release in a couple of weeks and start releasing some of the other singles, but it wasn't appropriate, and I felt that people needed to hear from me, from my heart, where I am right now in my life, and it's helping me through the process. And actually, since it's been out a couple of days, the hundreds of thousands of people that have been listening to the song and purchasing it, we're actually going to refund the people who bought the single already. We're giving it away starting today. You can just go to SheilaE.com and download it, because the response has been so overwhelming, and people have said, this is, from the heart, it's helping them heal. This song is something that they needed to hear for closure, and we just said, well, we want to just give this back to the community. They've been so supportive of us through this time, and we're not the only ones mourning. People are still hurt by this whole situation. So starting today, you can just download it for free. Just go on to SheilaE.com.
And I'm on your website right now, SheilaE.com, and I'm so glad to see that you're performing in my hometown of Chicago, Illinois on July 10th. Sheila, I wonder, with the live shows that you have on the books for quite a while, I don't want to assume, but you have plans to pay tribute to Prince while you're doing these shows in Chicago and other places?
Yeah, definitely, my show's always Prince influence, because there's so many songs that him and I have done,
sure,
recorded together or have written together. So that was always the case. Anyway, I will add a few more songs, and towards the end of the summer, we're trying to get the rest of the band that we had for the BET Awards. We want to all still play together. So there are shows that we're previously booked, but we will start booking to get all of us together so we can just go out and play.
I talked to Bun E. Carlos the other day from Cheap Trick, and I've talked to quite a few drummers over the couple of years that I've been at this station. Sheila, what type of drums do you play? What's your favorite set?
I play DW drums.
Nice.
They're incredible drums, yeah, incredible. And actually, for the BET Awards, I had gotten my first and only tattoo after Prince passed, and I took a picture of the tattoo and sent it to DW, and in 5 days they sent me that drum set. We designed it together, but sent the drum set that they hand-painted. The guy, Louis, hand-painted my tattoo on the entire drum set and my timbales.
Wow.
For BET Awards, yeah. They're pretty incredible. And, of course, they sound great.
No, absolutely. Well, listen, Sheila E., I want to say thank you for your time. I'm also sorry for your loss of Prince, but inspired by the fact that you're continuing to do shows and make new music, and I wish you all the best, and thank you again for joining me this morning, okay?
Thank you very much.